Hello. Oh, why do I not have audio? Did I? Oh, there you go. Hello. Oh, am I audible? Going all good. That's good. Yeah. There is a new thing on my. Oh shoot! I'm forgetting a few things. Where's my? Come on! Don't do this to me. There's a new little. Look at this fancy little guy. I don't know why you'd need this. I guess for people who like mixing colors. But you could do that on the canvas just as easily. Oh well, this is a bad. Where's my watercolor brush? There you go. Yeah, you can do that right on the canvas. I don't know why you wanted to. I mean, it's still cool. It's still cool. It's just really weird to have a little color mixing palette. I mean, but you know what? You know what? We'll leave it on. We'll leave it on. We might like it. Who knows? It's a new day. It's a new dawn. I really need to... I have... Oh my gosh, I'm learning all of my things again. Toggle zoom. Okay, it's right there. Aww, thank you. That makes me feel nice. I have a special plan today because there's a couple of things I want to do. And I'm realizing that I'm forgetting a couple of things. So give me a moment. I'll be back. The lovely music will keep you company. Yep, up, up. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. What does that mean? That's kind of scary. But burb. I'll put a small burb out here. Burb. I'm back. That was a short one because I only really needed to grab my gloves, my drawing gloves. Don't forget, Kukuro is there. Put your characters in. Let me put my drawing gloves on. Let me put the captions back on. There we go. Get my strum elements. We'll wait until then. Do you have a request? Is that what this is about? Okay, give me a moment. I need to adjust a couple of things on my... There you go. I also need to like... Really? Man. Why did you have to be like this? Come on, settle down. Be a good washi tape. You're just excited? No, okay. Because today... what should I work on? Because I'm trying to basically improve my portfolio a little. I need to add a couple of things for like to make it a little more appealing for like, I don't know, game design and whatnot. So I'm thinking to make either like assets for an imaginary game and maybe even do some character design work. We'll see, we'll see. I'm debating that or making an illustration, because I need a new one, kind of. So I can do a bit of a warm-up before everything. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, this really bothers me. So my tablet had a screen protector on it, and it so happened that it did its job and it protected my screen, but it had a major divot in it, so I had to replace it. But the new screen protector doesn't cover the entire surface like the old one did. So I put washi tape around to kind of cover it up, but the washi tape where my wrist is at has lifted. So it's slightly uncomfortable. Hey, Carl! Long time no see. How are ya? Dropping by to say hi. Well, hello. Thank you for dropping by. I'll start with what's comfortable. So I'm gonna do like an illustration. Good, good. It's been a hot minute since I last spoke with ya. How's life treating you? kind of want to make something inspired by this song now. The problem is... Job is very boring at the moment. Yeah, I saw that you got a job. Oh, cool! The new one? Or the old one? I have feelings about the new one. But you know what? If it makes people happy, it's cool. Although I do know that it's more manga accurate. Oh, oops. Old Sailor Moon? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bless you. Watch the new one. Yeah, it definitely does. The first season, I really couldn't get over the weird 2D, 3D mesh because it didn't really mesh too well. And some movements felt really stiff. But I heard that it gets better. I just kind of like, I watched it already. I don't feel the need to rewatch it in this new format. So I just skipped watching it entirely. I think I watched up to the point where they found Jupiter, I think, and then I was like, I'm okay now. So I just kind of stopped there. Maybe that makes me not a true Sailor Moon fan, but you know, I don't really mind. Oops. I have to relearn how to use all my stuff. It's been so long since I did any digital art. Watched it as it aired, but I've... Oh. You know, that's how it was back in the day. You waited for like... I don't know. A week? Before the new episode dropped?
It was on when it was on. If you don't know when it's on, you don't watch it.
Pretty much. I don't know if you guys heard Creamy, but he was like, it's on when it was on. And if it wasn't on, you don't watch it. What is this? My neck feels like a giraffe. A week is okay, but 2 weeks proved too long. Something I wasn't super in love with. That's fair. If you were not super enthralled with it, the wait was too long. I can understand that. walking. Veggies, yeah. Maybe having a skirt would be more dramatic. Oh, maybe they'll have a coat tail. Maybe. Oops. I would appreciate that you rest that on the couch.
Better than a food prep table.
Fair. A castle? A manor? Some kind of...
A wrench and a hammer. These are the things that we sing about here.
Oh,
No, you started a song, I finished it. Partnership we have, baby.
yeah, baby.
Baby.
There's a door. I need a different brush for this because it's too what's a good brush? Oh man, that lag cannot handle. I did downloaded a couple of new things. Did I shine? Your bag's open. Come here. I'm gonna close it. You got your work phone and keys and other phone. Say goodbye to Creamy, everybody. Yeah, no worries, Nana. Hey, Cough! How are you, dude? I haven't seen you in forever. Oh my gosh. I see, I see. What's that thing I got left in the bottom corner? That's Kukuro. If you want to have your character be in there, you just follow the chat commands, which is like right here. So you put exclamation point Kukuro, so you can spawn a little character, and then you can either do run, or duel, or tree, or rock, or dummy. See, there's you, Cough! Look at you! Now you're running. Yeah, I put that there for art streams because, you know, art streams are usually very chill. It's a lot of things not going on during art streams. So, I just try to, you know, put something entertaining on. And that's entertaining, right? You can see, like... So if you do dummy, you fight the dummy that's in the, like, below me. We can duel if you want. If I do this... Oh, it might be a little delayed. Duel. What's happening? Why is your character is running? You have to wait for it to come in. Try now, try now! Quick, cough! Oh no! It's ran away again. Wait till your character's on screen. Oh. Oh, there. You should... Okay, wait. So, now wait. Okay. Go. Type it in while your character's on the screen. Why is your character not following you? That's weird. It's just running. You can leave. Exclamation point leave and then spawn another one. If you like. Nana's SpongeBob. That's funny. Oh, I should turn that off. 1 second. How do I do that? Settings. Interface. Oh shoot. In-game. Enable. There. Okay. That should stop the little notifications. Wow. Is like nobody's... Am I the only one? Because I'm... Like, you guys managed to spawn something. Mine is pretty responsive. I don't know what's happening, you guys. Have you tried to leave? Cough? It's like it's as a rude, unresponsive, and stubborn. Let's see. I might have to restart Cooker. Okay, you've left. Alright, try spawning again. But don't put a command in until after you've, like, your character's just standing around. Okay, there you are. So your character's just gonna come in and just stand around. What? It's automatically running. It's just running. It just ran. I mean, Nana didn't follow his either. Nana just started cutting a tree. I wonder if I need to, like, restart. Oh no! Nana's is following! Nana, can you duel me? See if that works. Let's see. Okay, so Nana commanded his to duel. Let's see if that goes through, then cough. Your Kukuro is just like, oh, fuck this shit. Yep. Your Kukuro just hates you, cough. It's just not following what you're saying. Except when it spawns in. That's hilarious. I've never seen that happen before. As you can see, Nana's and mine are just fine, but yours is just like, I ain't doing anything but running. Try, yeah, try rock. It just doesn't want to do anything. If it's tree, you'll see it like, just do one. Wait for it. No, man. I don't know why. It doesn't like following you. That is hilarious. Why is that? And the funny part is, so normally when you spawn a Kukuro in, they just kind of stand around in the world, you know. They just stand around until you tell them to do something. Or I think, do they just run? Even still, regardless. They should change when you tell them to do something different. And the thing is, like, you're able to leave. Because earlier when you said exclamation point leave, I saw the number go down. Like, you see there's a number on the lower left corner. So you just told it to leave. Oh, wait, hold on! Oh my gosh, I think it's just super delayed. Where are you going? Oh no, it's leaving. There, you've left! You've left again. Oh my gosh, this is such, like, compelling drama. What's going on? Let's see what your avatar will do this time. It's running! It just doesn't want to do anything but run. It just wants to run. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I've never seen this happen before. What happens if we do games? Does that mean it won't follow your commands either? Oh, that's funny. Do I want to put a mansion in here? Really? Do I really want to do that? Do I like what I have on screen? That's the question. That's amazing. I've never seen a Kukuro disobey. Or just kind of do its thing. It just doesn't want to do. I wonder if I can get you to do stuff. Okay, don't put any other command. Can I select you? No. Yeah, it's just really doesn't like you. You can come and leave, but you can't tell it to do anything else. It's gonna do what it wants. It's funny because you can also randomly spawn in and it'll do something random, right? So when oh wait! Oh, you left again. So like, remember when Nana spawned in, he was chopping this tree? Oh, there you are. You're coming in. And you're running. Wow. Amazing. Sorry. Ooh, I got a new skin. Let's see what I got. I got... Oh, Scorpion. Play a Sting. Okay. I'll play a Sting, now I'm Scorpion. I just realized we're both yellow, Nana. That's so funny. I'm really shocked as to why your Kukuro doesn't want to follow you. Is Nana? No. Nana, are you subbed to me? Is that what this is? Following. No, you're not subbed to me right now, I don't think. Yeah. So that shouldn't matter. I don't know. Make your Kukuro do something else, Nana. Is it really just cough? I'm gonna go. I don't know. Nope, yep. You're just, yeah, you're just gonna have the best calves out of anyone. Call you, Forrest Gump. Run, Forrest, run. Yeah, I don't think I can kick anyone. I'm just gonna hit this tree. Wow. A maze. Yeah, it's just like you just spawn and then you do little things. Hold on. Like, we could try playing, but I don't know. I'm scared that if we played, your character's not just gonna do anything. You're just gonna be like, yep, I'm here. Yeah, it doesn't want to follow. Just doesn't want to follow you. Let's give it a shot. Okay, okay. Oh. That's running. Pause. Main menu. Alright, hold on. I have... There. Bigger. If... Okay, we'll do this one, because this one's simple. So, spawn yourself, which is just the same exclamation point kokoro. For this one, so these rows will have a number, right? 1, 2, 3, 1 to 20. And you're supposed to color match. So when you color match, you just pick like the closest number to what you think it is. Let's spawn 2 bots. One more. Yeah, at least you're not running, so that's a good sign. Alright, I'm gonna press space. Okay. Find that color. So, I would say... Oh, see, it's working! It's following you here. That's so weird. There's a timer for this one, so... Oh no! You guys are both gone. I'm just playing with bots. You guys aren't here anymore. Brute force. Alright, we'll see. So 7 would be bot rider. Because I chose 8. So let's see. So you guys will be... Oh, bot rider and bot Gale. Okay. Since they're both of you. Let's see what happens. Ooh! Saved! Yeah. I can't stop playing, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't. I just have to wait to finish all the rounds. 15, 16. At least we know that it's, like... Yeah, I can make it go faster. Oh wait, I can do this. Main menu. Okay. Let's go back to training. How about race? Okay, let's see if this one has a couple more commands. So you can hit someone, or you can up someone. So you can up yourself, which is you increase their speed. I'll spawn me too. Sure, why not? You gonna join in, Nana? There we go. Alright. We'll go with this. I'm started. Oh, is it big? Oh, sorry, because I'm in Twitch chat. Ah! What? Ah. You guys. Ah, bot Bryce. Yeah, so you're supposed to put up. You can also up other characters as well. You were upping me, Cough, so thank you. But yeah, it looks like it was following that. I wonder if it's okay now if we go back to training. All right. Try it now. If it runs again and it just doesn't want to follow you again, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Because clearly it's gonna start running again because I think that's like its default. Yeah, Silver, come join us. See, look, Silver. What is Silver gonna do? Silver immediately goes to the training dummy. And Nana goes... Cough! It just doesn't want to do anything but run. I'm sorry, I think that's about it. It just doesn't want to do anything but run. Like, it'll follow you in other games, but on this one, it's like, no, I'm running. Right now, Silver is on the dummy, so I don't think you can do dummy. You can't do dummy, tree, or meditate. You can do rock or duel. But your Kukuro won't fall. The most stubborn, weirdly stubborn Kukuro is what you have there. A maze. Do I do it like this? Yeah, just wow, it's so weird. It's just in this one. Because you were doing the other commands. It's just in this one. Your Kukuro is just like, nah, man, I'm running. I'm not really feeling this, so I'm gonna... Oh, that's so fascinating. Yeah. Wow. It's just like, nah, man. That is Yep, you left. Yeah, it's like, I'll come and I'll go, but all I will do is run. I think... Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do... like, assets. Not feeling like illustrating. So we'll do assets. Assets for a game that doesn't exist. And I'm just creating a sheet. What if I... Okay. What kind of game should I design? I'm gonna take suggestions. What game? Anyone? What else was in? Like grass, I guess. Nope. You don't understand, Cough. It just wants to run. Oh! Wow! I don't have it like subs only. I think it might be because you're not subbed and you don't have an account. This cardio god. It might just be that. Because Nat has a skin, so that means he has a Kukuro account. And Silver has a skin, that means she also has a Kukuro account. So I think you're just gonna run. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cough, after all this time. That might just be it. Might be as simple as that. Yeah, you have to either be subbed or have like the game, which you can buy on Steam. But you know, if you're not gonna play it, don't buy it. Instead, tell me what game I should design for. Right now, I'm just kind of doodling. Ooh, why is that squeaky? Don't be squeaky. That was an unpleasant noise. more clouds. Hold on, you know what? I'm gonna make a list because this is getting a little too. I need. This is the drop. Sorry guys, I'm just like, now I'm just trying to think about what to design. There is a cool, maybe a Tanabata game? Tanabata game. I know! What I'll do is make I don't know, caps lock was on. There's a movie. What's this? Oh wow, this is the full movie. We're not gonna watch that. And continuing struggle against a high school team that has only one-sidedly claimed the victory of the local Sari Sari store. Wow. That's interesting. This is like the full movie? Interesting. Harangang talaga to be good. Escape from the hell? Block runner. What? Or should I do tumbang preso? You know what? This might be funner, tumbang preso. It's a Filipino game where there's a can, there's a defender, and people try to slip and hit the can. Why is it? There's an taya. It's so funny to me to see like this accented A on this word. I don't remember tumbang preso being this intense. You know what? I'll just play Patintero. I know this game at least more intimately than tumbang preso. I just know it as you freaking hit the can with a slipper. All right. Now that I have something. goal. About 12 characters, maybe? 12. Yeah. No, it's max 6, because it's 3. Oh no, yeah, 12. 12. 6 players each? Yeah. Maximum 6. Timer. What else? My favorite pen is just this guy. Goal timer. What else do I need? Top view also. And then what? Uh-oh. Something's going on with Nana. Something's going on with Nana. Nothing. You can't be laughing like that and then say it's nothing. But I can. I just did. Uh-huh. I will say sure. What else? I'm gonna change mine to dummy. Just to be different. Top view. I don't think I can see anything else, so I'm just gonna settle with this for now. I should write that down. I'm gonna put that on the notepad. Okay. Just so that I can need player characters, NPCs, field, boom, and a timer. You're there? You're still? Oh. Nope. I was by myself. I don't think you can, Cough. Because you're not subbed and you don't have a Kukuro account, so you just run. I think that's really what it is. Although I do find it interesting that you didn't get kicked out. Racist game. Subist and accountist game. NPCs, okay. Should I make... Ooh. Ooh, I like that idea. I was gonna... Sorry. I don't like talking to myself. It's gonna be using Filipino mythology monsters. So we're gonna draw some Filipino mythology monsters, guys. Although, yeah, there's different kinds of... I like that mythical animals include capre. Hello! Welcome! Welcome to the chat. How are you? This is a very chill chat. Today is just art and chill day, so I'm just kind of doodling. Oh, I need pictures of horses. Tikbalang. No, Tikbalang. Let's just go Tikbalang for now. Horses. Hey, Poot! You guys can join the Kukuro if you like. Oh, Poot! You guys, you know Daniel? Is Daniel from your chat? I see. No? I see. Oh, you're just greeting? Okay. But I also joined. Yeah, you guys can play Kukuro. The instructions are over there. Daniel, you can also join in, but since you, just fair warning, since you are not subbed, or unless you have the Kukuro game, in which case your character can do things other than just running. Okay, let's see. I want kind of like a chibi. You are a Reaper, indeed. For the longest time, we were trying to figure out why Koff's character only ran, and now I've figured it out. It's because he's not subbed and he doesn't have the game. If you are subbed or if you have the game, you can do other things like duel, fight a tree, or fight a rock, or the dummy, or meditate. Oh no, Silver's waiting for someone to duel. Okay, how do I do this? I wanted it to be chibi, but this creature has exceedingly long limbs. Okay, I know what I'll do. I'll make its body even shorter. And then its legs even longer. How are you, Kat? How are you, Daniel? Hope your days are doing alright. Hey, Doggo! The gang's filtering in. Just hanging out. Cool, cool. You sent me? Yeah, I saw! Thank you, Kat. It was very cute. I didn't have that colorway yet. Unfortunately, I don't have any other cool bags in my shop at the time. I just caught my last few bugs yesterday. It was an ordeal. So now I just need to complete my diving list, and then yeah. Now I just need to complete my diving list and the artwork for the museum. So I don't know if you're it looks like you're still playing, Cat, so we should like try to coordinate. So right now you need to do the art and bugs still. Gotcha. There's a few rare bugs this time around. Highly recommend if you're catching like the beetles. The beetles are so hard. Don't do it in your island. Oh hell yeah! Do you draw, Daniel? I would love to see it. Don't just link anything though. Let me know if you're gonna link something. Either Cat or Doggo needs to give you permission. I would love to see it. Right now what I'm trying to do is put more things in my portfolio. And so I'm trying to do... I'm trying to veer more towards concept art and also like art assets for games. So I'm trying to add more of that stuff into my portfolio. So right now I'm making assets for an imaginary game that's called Patintero. Patintero is just the Filipino kind of like tag game. Here's the thing. There's a grid line like this, and the people who are tagging can only run along these lines, and there's another team that's supposed to run. They're supposed to run back and forth. Only when they've completed a circuit do they like get a point, basically. So I'm making assets for this imaginary digital tag game. And I thought it'd be fun if the NPCs and the characters you choose are all from Filipino mythological creatures. Like this one. It's called the Tikbalang. It's a horse creature. And so now, like, I was kind of aimlessly drawing earlier, but now I have a bit more direction and I'm kind of excited. So it's good. I'm just trying to design, like, Tikbalang now, because I want it to be kind of chibi, you know. Oh hell yeah! Cat or Doggo, or Silver, if you're there. If you can just put. You know what? Let me change that too while I'm here, because 60 seconds seems a bit long. Let's put it into like 120 seconds. Chatbot, chat commands. Where is the default? Where's permit? Permit. Uptime, watch time. Permit. Can I not? Oh, it's just it defaults 60 seconds. Alright. Well, just exclamation point permit from one of the mods so that Daniel can share their work. Do you have, like, preferred pronouns? Just let me know. It is only 60 seconds, so unfortunately I can't change. I was gonna be like, oh, let me change that so that it's longer. Nope. It's only for a minute. So it's been past a minute. Just tell Cat to give you another minute. Or if you have like an Instagram link or whatever. Let's see. So yeah, Tikbalang. Okay.
Hey, check this out.
Oh, I knew it, Nana. Nana, I knew it. I knew it. I knew you were plotting. What? You know what to do, Nana. You were egged on? Uh-huh. Sure you weren't, Nana. I was very quiet, and then you started laughing maniacally. Don't even try, Nana. I know you. Should I make the creatures look scary or cute, guys?
Nana with eggs.
Nana with eggs? Okay. Alright. I should just pin that. I think spooky would be fun. Alright, it'll be spooky then. Alright. So Nana with a stick figure sketch of Nana with eggs. Alright. Search it in Insta. I am not working from my own computer. So unfortunately that means I won't be able to show it on stream. Thank you. Let's see. Sorry, I got distracted by Instagram. 10 Q O H. TENQOH. Okay, I think that's this one. Are you talking about this lady? Is this you? Side profile? Okay, Nana with eggs. Cat, did you want it to be like sunny side or just eggs? No? Sunny side? Okay. So first we'll draw Nana. Stick figure Nana. Has to have the hat. That is the defining factor. Your profile is a man drawing. Yeah. Like, it's a side view, right? Wait, it needs to be top and then bent. Oh, I like that even less. There you go. Wait. And Nana is just holding on to them sunny sides. And it's sparkly. Because of course it is. There you go, cat. I shall put this on the Discord. Of course. Hold on, let me find my mouse. There you go. Make that smaller. Edit. Crop. Let me save it. Stick. And I'll put that in the Discord, cat. And you should be able to see it there. Oh, I should edit that to include at put. No. Are you? Yeah, okay. There you go. There you go. Okay, now Nana. Oh, so he got this new. Oh, okay, a chibi. Okay. So Nana's request, we will do next, is a chibi of his character. Also, I like your monster designs, dude. Pretty nice. I see you doing some anatomy work. Cool. And of course, if everyone's invited to check out Daniel's Instagram, he put in his username there. Okay, so what's happening? Why am I not allowed? What's going on? Oh, I don't have a layer. That's what's going on. You have to draw a chibi. Nana, did you mean a full or a bust? Because I only have a bust at best of this character of yours. Is that chainmail? Or is that fake beard? Nana, I have questions. Up to me. Okay. Is that chainmail or is that a fake? Or is that beard? Like actual beard? Chainmail. Okay. I figured that might be what's going on, but I wasn't sure and I didn't want to assume. Alright, chibi. Well, since I only have a bust, we'll do a chibi bust. Focusing on its face. With what looks like a cloth. Okay, it's cloth. So, as usual, hat. Very, you know. I don't know how well this will translate in chibi. It'll be very small. Okay. Gotta put in that and a crown. Let me put in, and then it's gonna be like this. Pointing outward. And see a little bit of the back ones over there. So they have kind of like a scarf as well. It doesn't look too much like a chibi. We'll do our best, we'll do our best. I'll kind of follow that one yellow illustration that you gave me. Okay. Ooh, we got a new skin. Let's see what we got. Oh no! Sus! Space Trader. Should I play as Space Trader, guys? I will let you decide if I play as the Space Traitor. Do I play as Space Traitor? The sussy. Is that the... only for 10 minutes. Okay, Kat, I'm gonna rely on you to keep account. Alright? You count 10 minutes. Now there's death and the Space Traitor. 10 minutes starting now. Alright, alright. I'm gonna base it off of this drawing. Is the lines on the... does it have a nose bridge? There's a cloth. Yeah, it seems to be long in the back. Oops. No idea. Alright. Totally new guy. Okay. And his mask is where the chainmail is attached, it looks like. Kind of. Kind of, yes. It's kind of weird. I can't really fully tell, but we're just gonna assume that it is. The eyes. Slightly recessed, it looks like. So we're gonna give it a slightly recessed look. Alright, and then we add the chainmail, which seems to be covering the neck and full, given the nature of chainmail. So it's also longer. I feel like you asked me for a picture of this dude. Did you? It's been so long. No? I feel like you did, because this isn't the first time I've seen this guy. Chainmail. Chainmail is a lot of work. So if you hire an artist and then they draw chainmail like this, be sure to give them a tip. Alright. You found it? Did you ask? Was it for like something? Oh my gosh. For like the... I think it was for the... When we had the spinny wheel. Because I think you won one of those. Oh, we were just bouncing ideas? You sure? I'll check the chat later. Hello? Oh, I can only rotate you one way. Okay. Good to know. One of the spikes in the back. Alright. Alright, now the cape. And like I don't know what this is. Some kind of tunic cover. You know what? I'm gonna be lazy. Lasso tool. Oh, that's not in lasso right now. There you go. Copy and paste. And then I need to fix the shift key. One of Creamy's keyboard shift keys is not doing its job. Or it's not like working well. Alright. Oops. Okay. Go back to brush. It's like that. Silver's back in Kukuro. He looks so chubby. Well, it's chibi. Cannot be helped. I mean, we can make him skinny if you like. There. Do I draw this sun thing? You know what? Since it's chibi, we'll draw a little baby sun. Boop. It's gonna be, oops, slightly pointy, but not really. There you go. He's a fierce and mighty son. I don't even know what this thing is, but just the inside one. Yeah, just one. You look so friendly. It's a metaphor or something. Works? Do, 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 do. Then kind of a red. Oh, I didn't get to draw. Oh, I should. Oh, I almost forgot. He has like a little. Oh, oops. Too thick. Little like tassel-y thing. And it's all ripped up. There you go. Timer is up! Okay, hold on. I think I need to restart. Hold on. Oh no. Pause, main menu. Let's use jamming. All right. Everyone can log in again, I guess, if you want to. Oops. Not where I wanted you to be. Also, too intense for my color palette scheme. Also, I should have colored his crown. Beep, 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 beep. You know, I don't know what the rest of him is colored. I guess we'll just make things up as we go along. You don't know either? Works out. Oh, I need to check if the music got paused. Because YouTube's like, hey, are you still watching? Yep. That's exactly what's happening. Hey, welcome back! Let's do like a bluer version. I suppose that this should have a, not that, this, a dark version also, quote unquote dark. And then orange for our lovely sun. It needs some brightness. Add a yellow face. There you go. Oops. It is done. Banana. Oops. My keys. My fingers are not. Banana 9. Yeah. Oh, I see. I just saw where it was based off of. That's interesting. World War II, huh? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. I see all the stuff on Discord now. Wet nails, bathroom break. Do not mix. What? Really sad because I need to use bathroom with my nail. Oh! Oh! Oh, I'm sorry, Kat. I just saw that. Ooh, Nana is seeking a duel! You didn't spawn in because you misspelled Kukoro. Doggo. I'll put this on the stream request page. Nana. MagisterBanana. Wait. What is your name on thing right now? I'll just tag Elder Nana. There you go. He's not here. Oh no! Are they like just super super wet? You might just want to like white shirt and green pants. Am I Peter Griffin? Maybe. It's a very effective banana. Oh, very. Alright, let's save that. Now we will go back to drawing our NPCs for our pretend Patintero game. And, Tikbalang. Yeah. I just need to expand my portfolio, but I got nothing, so I'm gonna just pad it by adding things. It's just gonna be 2D, so there's gonna be like, you know, like a 2D version of him going like sideways like this. Or maybe 2.5? Or like isometric? Maybe isometric would be better. God, isometric. You know. So it makes more like 2.5D Doom style. Doom style? Oh, like so it's 2D but not really. So when you see, it's like their characters are like this, but when you look at it like from the side, it's still like this. I mean, we could do that. I do need to think about that. Oh yeah, and we agreed that we were gonna make them look creepy. That's pretty creepy. Anyway, so the Tikbalang, or at least I think that's creepy. Tikbalang. You know, man, they gotta be. That's glorious. It makes it look like some kind of, like there's a guy with a horse mask, you know what I mean? Because the other method would be... kind of still the same-ish. I could make them wear shirts. Should I make them wear shirts? Like Animal Crossing style? Because I can just do the simple style of just making the arms like this. This is so much nicer. Like, I like this one. Let's see. Stickman and Thickman. Stickman and Thickman, maybe they're brothers? I don't want to do stick and thick for every character, guys. Just one for Tikbalang. Tikbalang. I was gonna try and do another style here. Maybe more cartoony. Still hooves though. And that is the question. Do I put dun? No, sorry. I haven't freaking read manga in so long. Okay, what do you guys think? And should I try more? Yeah, let's see. I should just do this. How many players? Maximum 6. I'm trying to make 12. Well, I'm probably not gonna make all 12, but I need to at least make like 6 or 3. Just, you know, I just want to pad my portfolio. I don't want to like fill it with just this project. I do agree with Kat that having it slightly creepy would be good. That would be cool. I mean, you could probably do it with whatchamacallit? RPG Maker style, but that means I'd have to make sprites. I'm not very good at sprite making, unfortunately. Like, I've made my own. I mean, I've made a few, but... Should I give them shirts? Betsy. We should make the spoof. The spoof. I feel like Tikbalang would be OP for Patintero because of his long limbs. Okay, so which of these styles kind of seem like progressively more terrifying? Is this really... This isn't terrifying, this guy. This one. He's not that bad. You like all 4? I can only pick one, so this will kind of decide what direction we're gonna go in. One and 3 for regular players. No, no, no. 2 is serious mode. No, I can only have 1, guys. 1. So we're gonna make the player character is human. They all have long reach. Tikbalang has like really long limbs. This one is just bigger. Like the last one is just bigger. So all the except for player character, which is human, every other player is a Filipino ghost of some sort. Ghost or mythological creature. Yeah, we're picking a style. We're picking a style. Okay, I will put a vote poll up. I don't even know if we have enough people right now, but you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. Poll. What style? 1, 2, oops, 1, 3. Yes. 2, 3, oops, 4. There you go. Prototyping the game. I mean, we can go, like, this, since this is like an imaginary project, we can go as crazy as we like. I don't have to stick with, like, what. I will be back, though, because I'm gonna grab some snackies. BRB. I'm back. I need someone from the States to help me and send me Stacy's pita chips. Because we are low, and I love it. And I can't find it in Japan. Excuse me. Yes, pita chips and Cheez-Its. Where to buy? Oh, I have to do this. 1 second. Rosemary. Here you go. Pita thin. Parmesan. I didn't even know there were other flavors. No! No online results? Yeah, I saw it. I will do 4. Amazon, will you deliver to Japan? Please. Yes. I want to try Parmesan, garlic, and herb. See all my options. Oh god, it like, it'll cost me $50 to get this 24 pack. I just want some Stacy's pita chips. Please, someone, help me. Oh, is that how it is? So that's not too bad. I might actually do that. Well, when you think about the thing with that is, yes, everything's expensive, but $20 of that was just the shipping cost. Anyway. I remember when you can still buy something for 5 pesos, man. And now you can't. That's like chump change. Right? Those little like 1 pack of chicharron. You know those the really cheap ones? There's only like 2 or 3 pieces of chicharron in it. You know what I'm talking about? Or the Marie. I love Marie. The biscuit. Some of the people in chat are like, what the hell are they talking about? Yep. I honestly didn't even know that that was the case. Like, I was like, escape from hell, what? That's a very genetic game title, though. Just call it Patintero, man. Teach the world how to talk Tagalog. I'm trying to imagine the gameplay. It'll be like RPG style, where like there's an objective that you do and you have to recruit. You fell into the other world and now you're trying to escape. The monster that dragged you in is like, alright, we'll play a game of Patintero. You gather people into a team, and then we'll play a round. And if you win... Hey, Nate! And if you win, you get to go back to your world. Burn! You know what I mean? Mod team assemble, indeed. But yeah, I think yeah, Petsy. The t-shirts, so there'll be like a segment where you try to befriend potential teammates, right? From the other monsters there. Ooh! You got to hear me crunch my chips in high definition. How was the furniture building? And each character has like their own little thing, right? So with Tikbalang, his special ability is that he has such long limbs. He can reach very far. However, the downside to that is there's a, for example, here's the playing field, right? There will be a section, so wherever you put him, there will be like a section where you can't put people. So he'll be the only, so for example, if it's like this, he'll be only, and you put him here, he can only defend this, he can defend this area. So you can only put people here. Oh, that's right! Everybody, greet Nate's happy birthday! It was yesterday for me, but it's today for you! Whoop whoop! Nate, you get to request the birthday piece of art. Ooh, visible for some. Dang. So that is our first player, Tikbalang. No. So like I said, in terms of like mechanics, right? Let's think about that. If you put him, say, on this line, he has to defend this entire area. So whoever you put on this line can only defend this area. Here can only go up to here. And then whoever's here will be up to here. So basically, this area, you only have him, which makes it more difficult, right? Because he'll be the only player. And I'm thinking, like, for example, the next one I'm gonna make is Manananggal. And they can't split from their body when they play. But the more pissed off they get, the likelier chance they are to, like, split from their lower half. But if they do that, they're forfeit from the game. Your game is forfeit, so you have to manage her temper. Ooh. I think that'd be interesting. Her wings, she can use a wing attack to, like, buffet people. So it kind of makes them pause. You know, she can't use it to tag someone, but she can use it to pause them and stall them enough so she can get to them and, like, you know. It'll be like, so if she's here, it'll be in this direction. So she buffets them, someone here or here or here can, like, tag the person easier, you know? There's a cooldown, of course, but I feel like that's a pretty good ability. So you can catch them, like, right here. And then someone can tag them easier. I feel like that's a pretty big ability. Oh, did you win on the mini golf? Oh man. Let me just put this here so I can larger area. Long reach prevents others teammates from defending within its area. Nice! Hole in one. We like to see it. Okay, I'm gonna... This is too much for my poor arms to bear. I will remove this washi tape. I am led disappoint, but it cannot be helped. Alright, I will put this on something else. Ooh, smooth. Yes. Alright. Cool. Let me save this, because I haven't saved. Patintero game. All right. Okay, now I need to first put the music back on. Hey, no problem, dude. Where is the sketchbook? There it is. Nice! Oh yeah! I knew about that. Because I got a little... preview. Not that I got a preview, but Julie mentioned it in a chat. Definitely show us the new redesigned area. And this is Julian Montoid. Wow. Definitely got spoiled there. But with, you know what? You deserve it. You deserve it. It's a 4-vinyl chicory set. Nice. We know we love we stand chicory here. Aww, so cute. Couple goals. Oh yeah, just so that everyone knows, Kukura is there. If you guys want to put in, it looks like Doggo is waiting for a challenger. Oh, not anymore. Just so you know, I have no idea. What? You can't @duel someone. Oh, new skin? What we get? Oh my gosh, what is this? Exploding wolf? Oh my god, yes. Oh look. It's basically Coyote from the Roadrunner. I have no idea how like mini golf looks like, so I'm just gonna do that. Sorry, cat. Doggo beat you to it. I was late on the jump. You were late on the jump. Ooh. Fern is now seeking a duel. How many holes are in mini golf? Mini golf. 18. Let's put 18. Yeah, it does look like Peter Griffin. I can't unsee it now. Alright. Have a good rest, cat. Love ya. Fern, how would you like your hair to be like? You know, I just realized we're listening to a different soundtrack now. It's almost as long as Nate's WoW. That's just normally how it is. do? High bun or ponytail? Let's do a high bun. Hey! What's up, Ricky? Kukuro is on, so feel free to join in. If you want to spawn a character, you just put not hashtag, but exclamation point Kukuro. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, hashtag, let's see. You didn't, oh, there you are. Yeah, see right here. Oops. Right here. You're the yellow dude. You actually, oh, because you're subbed, right. So the instructions are right here. If you want to do stuff, you can duel or fight the tree. Right now you're fighting a tree. Later we can do some games, like a quick round of games. Meditate. Oh, Doggo Disappointer is looking for someone to duel with. I wonder how long Cat will stay there until Cat's character goes away. Nate is golden. My tune is just spazzing around. Yep. Opening up the court for a new dueler. Oh no. Doggo ran away. There we go. Oh. It looks like he's putting a bowling ball. That's how he's been wrecking. I'll put this in the Discord. Naetoid Bday. Yes. Oops. Okay, send it. There it is. Has been sent. Let me... Oops. No. And then we go back. So we did the Tikbalang. And PCs. So I do need kind of this as a reference for the next character we're gonna design, which is the Manananggal. Welcome back! Oh, hold on. Hi! 1 second. I'm back. That was an inspector, like a gas inspector. But because he's probably going to be talking about something important, I'm gonna have to schedule it when Creamy is here. It'd be a much better idea. Also, stream. I suppose he could have. It'd have been kind of awkward to have him work on the gas, whatever he needs to do. Anyway, that was that. Let's see, Manananggal. I think in terms of and it looks like people are out doing things. Trying to keep it to the theme. Oh no! Don't be severely out of gas. Something like this, or should I make them shorter? I should make them like a little bit shorter. Dog is just running around. Cat's gone. Don't Manananggal normally have long hair? Have long hair. Should I make their arms the wings, or should I make the wings something different? It's usually depicted as a separate. What's happening? Oh no, your car. typical. Wow, I mean, yeah, you could have been just dead. You did drive for over a day. Or maybe pants. Should I give her pants? Or shorts, maybe? What's better? Having the arms separate from the wings or having them both the same? Debating. I'll keep trying a couple more. Maybe she has a crop top. And bell-bottom pants. I have to go. It's all creamy. Where's my phone? All right. She could have a ponytail. Oh man, kind of indecisive about our monster girl here, but I don't think there's anyone in chat that's active right now that I can ask. Oh, hey, Duke. I was just curious. Should I go for wing separate from arms? Or wing is arm? And then also, like, from these 4 designs, which direction should I go? Wings separate from arms. 4th design is pretty cute. Could do wings separate from arms. So with the hair tied and everything. Speaking of wings, I bought a record yesterday. I wonder if you know the song Broken Wings. You would have to... Why do I hear myself? You would have to, like, tell me what the song's like. I'm really bad at memorizing song titles. So the only way I'd know is if you played the song itself. Yeah, I'd have to listen to the actual music. Ever played Grand Theft? No, not really. Okay, but it looks like maybe this design is gonna be... one of those catchy Urumi songs featured in the soundtrack. Let's see. I might have heard about it. Like I said, there's just no, like, I'm so bad at song titles. Like, I'd have to listen to the song and be like, oh, then I'll know for sure if I've heard it or not. I might have heard of that song though, because the lyrics sound somewhat familiar, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Buying vinyl here and there lately. That's cool. Nate just got into the vinyl as well, so. That's gonna be something. But, okay. Looks like this design is gonna be the one that's moving on to the next round. Just realized that we're not working inside the folder. What the hell? Why'd you put that there? Two. Love getting old vinyls made in the 50s for testing out stereo equipment and experience this amazing high fidelity sound and comfort of your home. Cool. Meanwhile, I'm here listening to my old cassette tapes. Okay, we can't make her too cute. She has to be somewhat disturbing. So I'm gonna send the smile a little off. Yeah, I found some old cassette tapes. While fixing my storage in the States. And I'm trying to digitize them so I can listen to their amazing quality digitally without having to carry it around. And also just to save them, because these are like... Yeah, I was. These are cassette tapes from my childhood, like recorded anime songs straight from the television. They're pretty amazing to me. I'm really, like, happy that they've survived this long. And that's why I'm trying to, like, save them before they stop surviving this long. But I might have to buy a, like a small boombox, you know. Stereo I have can record from vinyl to USB. That's cool. I have like a little little dongle device that like plugs into the jack of the cassette tape, and then I've already recorded, I don't want to give her, like, squiggly wings. There we go. Oh yeah, totally. I actually, when I was cleaning my storage, I found one of those. And I saved it. I was just like, I'm not tossing this away. This is history. Yeah. I don't have a car, so there you go. Nothing to be jealous about. Okay, now we're going to split her up. That's a lie. Based from my experience. And we'll have her guts and entrails sticking out. There you go. And let's put, oops. So she has like a buffet attack that affects like this much. So a player can still kind of dodge it, because I thought that might have been too powerful of an attack. The CDs was in a cartridge located in the trunk. That's bizarre. That's crazy. buffet attack. Stuns enemy for a short time. Short temper. If she splits into two, game is let's actually erase that. Maybe not that. Maybe not game is forfeit. That's too strong of a punishment. Points given to opponent. Buffeting, tagging. Excuse me. Buffeting, tagging will reduce stress of anger meter. Anger meter. I wouldn't be surprised. And also not surprised that it didn't catch on, because that sounds like a lot of hassle. Also, cars, it's moving, and that would in itself would affect how vinyls play. Okay, I need to just erase everything here. Erase. Why was that? There. Okay. Weird. Yeah. There you go. Better. Make for one hell of an experimental album. Seriously. Oops. Undo. She gets angry. So she has the typical range, but also has a buffet attack. You can't do buffet and attack at the same time. Oops, you know what? If I zoom in, I'll write smaller. Not buffet attack at the same time. Right. And that's about all the time we have right now. Let me save. There you go. I have saved. And that's pretty good. I still need to do more because we're still kind of in the character design and I want to do like some asset designs as well. And we're gonna do 2.5D. Ooh! Before that, before we go, first let's find out the new skin. Alice! Rose Painter. That's cool. I like it. I like Alice. Yeah. And of course, let us raid someone. Who is there? Who is streaming at the moment? Let's see. There's a couple right now. Oh hey, someone else is playing Kukuro. Okay. Do we watch someone? Yeah, I seen Inbao as well. Do we go join someone play Kukuro, or do we go watch someone play the new download for Cuphead? That is the decision today. That will decide who we raid. What do we do? What do we do? Kukuro seems fun? Okay. We can go play Kukuro with Tickle My Pikachu. So please. Tickle My Pikachu. Hold on tight. Thank you for today. Yeah, Saturday. Saturday stream. Probably gonna do the longest journey. And I'll see you guys next time. Next week, same time, maybe same time. I actually don't know because my schedule's kind of weird right now. But I'll let you know if schedules change. It's the same time still. It'll just be like a different day, maybe. But until then, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna start the raid now. So just hold on. Use whatever raid thing you want. There. Thanks, raid. Hello. This is my raid talk. This one. Alright. See you guys later.